am in extremely remote country today. It took 7 or 8 hours to get here. This mountain range has some native trout in it, native Bonneville cutthroat trout. I've been to this mountain range once before, probably 10 or 12 years ago, but I've never fished here, so I'm looking forward to it. The creek is right here. From what I've been able to see, it looks fishable, it looks big enough to fish, and so I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, let's bow and arrow cast into this spot right here. See if anything bites. Fish on, first cast. It came off, but that's amazing. First cast. And the fly is stuck in the tree. I'm fishing with the Dragontail FoxFire. It's a pretty soft rod. That was a decently sized fish. That was like a 7 or 8 inch fish, I think. And so maybe a stiffer rod would be better so I can kind of handle the fish better. So I have more control over the fish, but since I already have this out, this is what I'm gonna fish with. This is one of those creeks where some of the sections are just too overgrown to be able to hike up through the stream, so you kind of have to go around and then meet back up with the stream. This is the pool I could see from my parking spot. I'm parked right here. I don't think I can really cast over here without a fish seeing me, but I'll give it my best effort. Fish on! Oh! Yeah, it's hard to land fish in these tiny creeks sometimes. That was a good cast. That I should have garnered the interest of a fish if there were a fish over there. That was right where a fish ought to be. And I'm stuck. Oh! Not stuck, but I'm gonna keep going. Not having any luck in that spot. Odd, those first 2 pools had fish in them, but then these subsequent ones don't. Still looking for that first fish. I'm not gonna let this potential spot pass up. This kind of fishing is really fun because with such a short rod, so I'm fishing this rod in its shortest configuration, about 6.5 feet. And together the line and tippet are about that long exactly. When the rod and line are this short, it's very close quarters fishing. You can usually see the fish as it takes your fly. And of course that's always exciting. What do you think? Can I get a fish out of here? Let's find out. I think I might have just spooked one. I was so hopeful after those initial bites. And now my hopes are just sinking lower and lower with every failed pool. But we still have some daylight. Let's keep going. I mean, this is perfect. This is a perfect spot. So it is a little bit worrying. Nice little plunge pool right here. Oh, I saw the line dart away, make a sudden movement. I think that was a fish, but it might have just been the current. That was a fish. That was a hit. Fish on. Wow, good sized fish. Oh, no. Yeah, this is just difficult, guys. Ow. This tree has thorns on it. That was like a 10-inch fish, if not bigger. Yeah, that fish on. Oh, yes. I think that's the fish I saw. Whoa. Just such a roller coaster of emotions. What a fish. Maybe not quite. Well, let's see how big it is. Maybe it is 10 inches. Yeah, 7 and 3. Yeah, that's a 10-inch fish. That is a native desert cutthroat trout. What a beauty. What a gorgeous fish. See ya, buddy. Ooh, that was fantastic. I'm surprised he came back for that fly after being on the hook. Oh, yeah, my heart is racing. Awesome, that is so cool. The streams in this mountain range don't connect to larger bodies of water. These streams flow into the desert and disappear. So it's a very unique ecosystem here. In prehistoric times, these streams used to flow into a big lake out there, but it's long since dried up. It's all desert out there now. And so when the lake disappeared and receded, these fish were trapped up here in these mountain, kind of like these island oases up here. Really interesting. Oh, I just scared a little fish at my feet here. Little like 4-incher. That fish, that 10-inch fish I had on, just had this rod bent in half. It's pretty neat to see. I see a good, promising, large and relatively deep pool right here. I think I'll be able to land a fish here, maybe. Couple of taps, but I think those were rocks. Let's try that again. Ooh, I had one. I didn't know I had one. I was just kind of gingerly pulling when I should have more aggressively set the hook. Definitely had one on. I saw the form of the fish in the water. It was small, again, like a 4 or 5-incher. There we go. Oh, man, it's just hard. Oh, it's hard. Hard fishing. That one was bigger than 4 or 5 inches. That was a 6 or 7-incher. Got one. Oh! Well, I think I've hooked into and spooked everything in there. Didn't catch anything, but if nothing else, it's nice to feel the little tug on the end of the line. Well, as an update here, I've been fishing for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's been a while since I've seen a fish, much less hooked into one, much less caught one. I'd still like to catch one more though. Okay, I'm making an executive decision to retreat. The creek is just getting too overgrown. I mean, I'm just finding it really hard to find places to fish. So I'm gonna backtrack. I feel like the higher I went, the worse the fishing got and the more brushy the stream got. So I'm gonna go back to the car, fish those pools right by the car again, see if I can get that second fish. Okay, this is the spot where I hooked into a fish on the first cast. Nothing. Spot number 2. Fish on! No! Oh, jeez. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. Hi everyone, it is the next morning. Change of plans. So I didn't want to fish that creek again. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that there. I caught one fish over there, I'm good. I drove to a nearby canyon with a nearby creek. This also apparently has the same fish, and so I'm going to try to catch them in this one spot right here. Let me show you. I don't know if you can really see it, but this is a little dam. You can see the wooden sides of it here, and then the concrete end. You'll see it better once I get closer, of course, but I don't want to get too close now because I think I would spook the fish, but I assume there are fish in here. I'm all rigged up. Let's go. I've got a 9-foot line on the Suzume here with an Idaho killer Kebari fly. Oh, I see a fish. I see a fish over there, but I'm going to cast over here first. Got one. Bring it up. Okay. I gotta run over to the other side here to get down to the water level. All right, guys, I got my second fish. It's a little guy, but I got my fish. Awesome. It is a little cutthroat. Let him go. Awesome. Oh, there's a big fish. A couple of big fish right here. Let's see if they're interested. I mean, I assume they've seen me. Surely they've seen me. Yeah, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fish. All right here. Several of them are larger than what I caught. Let me get back over here. Got one. Up into the net. Sweet. I just let that fly sink all the way to the bottom in the shade. And I got one. This one's a little bit bigger. Still not huge. Well, this is much easier fishing. Certainly not as pure, but still fun. Well, we did it. Caught a couple more fish here. Not quite ideal conditions in this little man-made pool here, but hey, I'll take what I can get. And here I was a little bit desperate, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.